Hey everyone, and welcome back. All right, so you've probably been in this situation before. You want to get into crypto, or maybe you're already in it and you're just drowning in options. Like there's 100 different exchanges, they all look the same, and you genuinely don't know which one fits your situation. And that's actually the problem I want to dig into today because most people don't need the most complex platform, they need one that actually makes sense to use, one that doesn't bury basic features under 17 menus. So today we're going to take a close look at Cofinex, a crypto exchange that's been building out a pretty full-featured ecosystem. We're going to do a live walkthrough of the platform, go through how you'd actually get started as a new user, and then touch on some of the more advanced stuff for the folks who want to go deeper. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is the Cofinex homepage. First impression, it's clean. Dark background, kind of that standard crypto exchange aesthetic, but it doesn't feel cluttered. You've got your headline front and center, the future of finance is here, standard stuff, and then right below that, there's a sign up prompt and a note about a trading fee discount running at the moment. Now let me draw your attention up to the top navigation bar. You've got global, India, markets, trade, earn more, and Launchpad. That's a lot to cover, so let's break it down. The global and India tabs are interesting. It signals that Cofinex is designed to serve both an international audience and specifically the Indian market. That's actually kind of notable because a lot of exchanges have kind of fumbled that localization. Here you can toggle between INR and USDT pricing right on the main market table, which is a nice touch for Indian users especially. Scrolling down on the homepage, there's a live ticker market data for the top volume pairs, top gainers, top losers, and new listings. So even before you log in, you can get a sense of what's moving on the platform. So let's talk about what Cofinex actually offers, and more importantly, why someone would use each of these things. Spot trading, the trade tab, this is your bread and butter. If you've ever used any exchange before, this is the standard buy and sell interface. You pick a trading pair, say something like Bitcoin or Ethereum against USDT, and you place your order. Cofinex supports 700 plus cryptocurrencies, which is genuinely a wide selection. You're not going to be hunting for the major tokens here. Copy trading, now this one's interesting for beginners. So the idea is if you're new and you're not sure what you're doing, you can essentially mirror the trades of more experienced traders on the platform. You're not getting investment advice. You're just observing and optionally replicating what someone else is doing with their own portfolio. Worth noting, past performance of any trader doesn't guarantee future results. That's just how markets work, but it's a useful tool for learning by watching. Earn. The earn section is basically where you can put your idle crypto to work through things like staking or yield products. So if you're sitting on assets and you're not actively trading them, there may be options here to participate in the network or lend liquidity. The specifics vary by asset and by whatever programs are available at a given time. So definitely read the terms on each product before committing anything. Launchpad, this is for early stage token projects. So if you're someone who likes to research and participate in newer projects during their initial phases, Launchpad is where that happens. It's kind of like getting in at the ground floor of something, but again, newer projects come with their own risk profile, so do your research. Copay card? This caught my eye. Cofinex has a copay card that's tied to MasterCard and Visa infrastructure, the idea being that you can convert crypto to fiat and use it for real-world purchases. So it's not just a trading platform, there's a payments layer being built in here too. Okay, so let's say you've decided you want to try it. Here's how you'd actually get started. Step 1, create an account, hit the sign up button in the top right. Pretty standard stuff, email, password, verification. They mention you can win up to 1,000 CNX tokens just for completing beginner tasks after sign up, which is a nice little onboarding incentive. Step 2, KYC verification. Okay, so this is a step a lot of new users try to skip and then wonder why features are locked. KYC stands for Know Your Customer. It's basically just uploading a government ID and sometimes a selfie. Cofinex is registered with FIU India. Their registration number is VA000493334, and they follow AML standards, so this is part of their regulatory compliance. Once you complete KYC, you unlock the full platform. Step 3, fund your account. You can deposit crypto directly, or if fiat on-ramps are available in your region, you can use those. The buy crypto option is listed under their services. Step 4, start trading. Once you're funded, you head to the trade tab, pick your pair, and go from there. For a first timer, I genuinely recommend just spending some time on the markets page first. Watch how things move before you do anything. Get familiar with the interface. On the security side, in this matters, Cofinex has two-factor authentication via Google Authenticator, email OTP, and biometric login on mobile. They also claim that over 90% of user funds are stored in cold wallets, which is industry standard best practice. Cold storage means the funds are offline and not exposed to the kind of hacks that target hot wallets. There's also a proof of reserves framework they say is coming soon that would let users independently verify that platform reserves actually match what they claim. For the more technical folks watching, there are a few things worth pointing out. Cofinex has an API, so if you're building bots or running algorithmic strategies, you can connect external tools to your account. The API docs are listed in the footer under support, so you'd go there to get started with that. They also have a VIP program and an institutional services offering, which suggests the platform is trying to accommodate higher volume traders and professional setups, not just retail. There's mention of a Cofinex chain and even a metaverse product in their product list. These are still emerging features, but it shows the team is building beyond just the exchange layer. Advanced charting, they appear to use TradingView integration based on what I can see in the partner/technology stack section of the homepage. If you've used TradingView before, the chart interface will feel familiar. So who is Cofinex actually for? Honestly, it feels like it's built with the Indian crypto user in mind first. You've got INR support, the FIU India registration, and localized features that a lot of international exchanges don't bother with. If you're in India and you've struggled to find an exchange that handles fiat conversion smoothly, that's probably the biggest differentiator here. For beginners, the copy trading feature and the step-by-step onboarding flow lower the barrier to entry quite a bit. You don't have to know everything to get started. For mobile users, there's a dedicated app on both iOS and Android, which matters if you're not sitting at a desktop all day. Trading on mobile has gotten a lot better across the industry, and it looks like Cofinex is prioritizing that too. Where I'd pump the brakes slightly, the proof of reserves feature isn't live yet, and for users who care deeply about transparency and on-chain verifiability, that's something to watch for. It's listed as coming soon, so keep an eye on that. Overall, though, it's a reasonably full-featured platform. It's not trying to be one thing. It's built out spot trading, derivatives, earned products, a payments card, and a launchpad. Whether that breadth is a good thing or a bad thing kind of depends on what you're looking for. All right, so that's a full walkthrough of Cofinex, the layout, the core features, how to get started, and what the platform looks like for more advanced users. Remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm just breaking down the technology and the interface. Any platform you use, any asset you interact with, that's your decision to make with your own research. Now, here's what I want to know from you. What's the one feature you wish more crypto exchanges had that nobody seems to be building? Drop it in the comments. I actually read them and it genuinely shapes what we cover next. If you found this walkthrough helpful, hit like and subscribe if you're new here. We do deep dives like this regularly. See you in the next one.